Hi everybody, it's really exciting because the Countess's Corner is fantastic. Things are selling, which means I need to continue to scour these antique markets. So today we're gonna head to two antique markets, one that I've been to before, Atkins Auctions, and there's a few things there that I'm really interested in, and then I'm going to a new one, which I'm really excited about. It's about 40 minutes away from here in Sherborne, and I heard about it, found it online, and I'm like, okay, this one could be really good as well. So stay tuned, let's see what I get. Fingers crossed I can then start to, add more to the Countess's Corner because it's taking off. I am beyond excited because I am back here at Atkins Auctions, and usually what I do is I look online first to see if there's something that I'm interested in, and I didn't have time to do that, so I thought I'm just going to come here. I literally have taken 3 steps in and I've already found like 3 things I want to bid on. So this video is a little bit different because rather than me going to the items that I had already looked at beforehand to see if I was keen on them, I'm actually coming here with like a blank canvas, blank space, going to take you around with me, and we're going to decide, well, I'm going to decide, hopefully you're going to be on my side together, what pieces I'm keen on. I'm going to write those numbers down, and then we're going to look at the starting bids afterwards. But what I want to tell you is that the Countess's Corner is thriving. So I'm selling out of things, so I need to replenish. And I want to look for lamps in particular. My brass lamp sold like right away that I found from here. I also want to find a cabinet, a glass cabinet that I could put, not necessarily sell the glass cabinet, but buy the glass cabinet, and then I could put like bits of like china or jewelry or objects in there. So that's what I'm going to be on the lookout for today. I may not find that, but I might find some more objects. But everybody at the Coach House Cafe is like, Julie, you need to find some more bids because these are selling out. First up, right when I walked in, these lamps. Now they're interesting. I need to find out more detail around them. But listen, you've got a pair of, I think they're very pretty, decorative lamps. I actually think Malcolm would like these. And then they come with some actually more than decent lampshades. I think these are fantastic. This one's a bit wobbly on the base here, but I can easily fix that. You see there's a bit wobbly here, but that's no problem to fix. Or they don't even need to be on bases. I might even I can feel underneath that, I can feel here that there's a screw there. I would just take the base off. These are, okay, 1494 everybody. Let's look it up later. Okay, 1491. I've hardly moved. This is where I'm at. Okay, how great. You've got Fagin here. Just wait. Oop. Bill Sykes, Batty. Scrooge. Oliver Twist. Oh my God. Uriah Heep. Okay, keep going. Sam Weller. Miss Haversham. Ghost of Christmas Past. Mrs. Squeers. Mr. McCowber. And Mr. Pickwick. Okay. I like them. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know, I think somebody would buy them as a set. Maybe, possibly. I'm still in the same aisle. I'm just gonna show you. There are the lamps we just looked at. There are the pictures on that chair I just looked at, and I'm loving these. 1503. These urns here are absolutely fantastic. Super heavy, so super sturdy. I don't know what they're made out of. I'll have to look that up. They obviously have some type of varnish or paint over them. But okay, these are really pretty. These would definitely sell. Absolutely sell. I need to get these. I've made it into the second row, as in those are the urns I was looking at, but look at these candlesticks. 1461. I'm not sure if I'm keen on sort of this spiral here. But they're really pretty. They're at a nice height. They're brass. Let's see what their suggested price is, or starting price, I should say. We know that pictures sell really well. Well, as in I've sold one, and the castle one I think is on hold. But look at this. This isn't a set. Okay, sweet. I mean, obviously it's got a cracked pane there, but I can fix that. Decent frames. This is Chepstow Castle. Okay, nice. That is a thatched roof cottage on its side, really pretty. I mean, somebody might like that. But this is obviously, well, I would think it's an Italian scene. And it looks like it's somebody called like Pacini. So you can see down there. That would be, you know, cute. And I think that's really good. So let's see what 1429 goes for. Look at, I mean, they have, wait, I'm gonna have to put the camera down because it's about to all tumble, but let's see what that one goes for. Just to give you an idea, there are the lamps I'm interested in. First row, second row. I'm about to go down the third row, and I have all of this to do. So stick with me. I'm gonna give you an example of a row here. That's actually my brass lamp, which, by the way, I didn't film that. I had an old brass lamp that was in the North Stable block that I bought it like a long time ago, and it just didn't really work anywhere at Mapperton, and it sold immediately. So, and this one's decent. It's got all the wiring there. Could possibly work. Might have to look at 1418. Clearly I like anything in the 1400s. Okay, great lamp. Great lamp, possibly. 1416. Oh, wow. What's this lamp? Oh, it's been passed. Look, lamps sell. Okay, possibly that one as well. Oh my gosh. What number is this? Maybe. It's a maybe on that one, and it's a maybe on that one too. Not sure. I'm sure there'll be other lamps as well. All right, let's keep going. There's another collection of pictures here. 1409. I think a bit too fox spotty for me. Another lamp. 1405. Maybe not on that one. I've got someone playing the guitar there. That's for sale. Great bowl. 1392. That, my friends, is a very good bowl. We'll have to look at that. Remember, I only have 100 pounds. Wall sconces, 1368. Possibly. Might possibly. Don't know if those would sell. Big blue lamp. Possibly. I didn't spot that one. I'm not sure if but that doesn't matter. Glass cabinet, everybody. Let's come over here. This is what I need, but it needs to have a lock on it. This could work. That is the glass cabinet. I think that'd be perfect because I'm not looking to sell, remember. And it's small enough that it can fit in that corner. And then I can put little bits of objects on there. Here is a nice collection of vases. It's number 1308. That one's lovely. That one's lovely. I've got to look at this. People, you know, that can go in that glass cabinet I'm just talking about, right? Some of them a bit obscure, like that one, but yeah, and that one, but I quite like that one. Okay, possibly, let's give you the full range. Let's see what that's going to go for. I mean, sometimes these go for nothing, and it's worth getting because then you can sell them off at, 10 pounds each. Here's another lamp, and here I am. Hey, but I think it's just too obscure for me. I'm not sure that's going to go well in the Countess's corner. Let's move on. It's funny, I've already had 3 people ask me what I'm doing. So I've explained to them to follow me on my YouTube channel. Right, so do you see how this is set up? Just bits in here. That's the exact same thing I could do for that cabinet over there. This is another option. I mean, maybe somebody would want to buy this, but I could put trinkets in here and then I could open it up. Do you see? And put bits on here. Maybe could do. Let's look at it from a distance. I'm not sure though. See, look at this right next door. Nice big glass cabinet. But the thing of it is that that's quite dark and it'd be really hard and it's too big for the Countess's corner. This was just pointed out to me. Look at, I mean, I know you already know. If you know, you know. Whoops, now I can't open it. Here we go. Look at that. Beautiful. You just pull it out, start your sewing. Got little drawers for needles, threads. You've got petal down there. Showstopper, really. I do think this would sell, number 1162. Again, it's a lovely planter. I mean, oof, I kind of want that. But you can see on the inside, I think it's got a price like $49.99. You know, so this would have been sold at 50 quid at some point. More objects here. You can buy, like, look at all of that, 1185. All of these little trinkets, 1185. I don't know if they would sell glassware, decanters, like that, all of that, 1186. I mean, you could sell that. Look at these glasses are quite nice. Got some good etching there. I mean, these are actually quite nice. 1186. I wonder what that would go for. This is going to sell 1099. There you go. Staffordshire dogs. Those always sell. Those will be expensive. I'm going to look them up. 1099. Little ceramics here. Quite sweet. Don't know. Mirror. That's a pretty mirror there. More down here, 1105. Possibly. Okay. What is in here? Yep. Nice set of cutlery. I mean, you know, decent. What's in here? This will be some, yep. Look at that. These are proper. Even you can get some Vogues here. Maybe that's 1104. Okay, I'm at the halfway point right now. Possibly. A couple of lovely vases. Another lamp. I'm just not keen on the bottom, but somebody might like that, maybe. Okay. It's like you have to go up and down several times to actually make sure you're not missing anything. Look at this, 709, and it's a locked case, and I can put bits on this. Maybe this is what I bid for instead, 709. Oh, there's this one. Oh no, 763 is the winner. Look at, it's perfect, it's locked. I mean, people could come up, they could squat down, look at it, and I think also people would buy this as well, which means I'd have to clear it out, but then I would, you know, it'd be a successful, okay, there's 3 cabinets I'm looking at now. Great, this is gonna be very difficult. Let's keep going. Bit too embellished of a lamp there. I think I found my lamps. I can't get all of them at once. Yeah, I have enough of these. And I'm not particularly keen on that one, but see, here we go. Here's a cabinet. Here is a cabinet. Is this too big? Okay, there's so many glass cabinets. 737. That one's good too. And it has glass from the side. So then I could house things. Like, look at how well they've done, like those vases, even though one's broken. Pretty. And it's got keys. Does it take up too much room? 737. This is a hard decision. Very hard. Are you guys loving this? By the way, comment down below. We're, slowly but surely. Here we go. Excellent. 665. You could just sell these little bits. Really pretty. 665. Quite like those. Could sell. 706. Because so many things. How am I going to get through them all? I'm not going to go over on this end because that's more toys and bits. This is the last row. And yeah, I'm backing away from furniture. I have enough, and I still need to sell a few pieces. Trays, little compartments there. But I think I found enough and need to decide what's going to go under 100 pounds. I've just stumbled across these bread tins. Look at Hovis bread tins. Hovis, which is, if those of you who are watching this from outside England, Hovis is a big bread making brand here. Still exists. Isn't this just brilliant? Lovely, amazing bread tins. I wonder if the Coach House Cafe would want some of these. Aren't they fantastic? I was just going around and taking photos. Oh, here I am. You can see me taking photos of everything I want to look at. So I remember the numbers, but these are actually not the shades, but these are really nice lamp bases, wooden 1333. I know those will sell. And put them on the list. I only have 100 pounds. Let's see where I get to. This is amazing, you guys.
Coins and medals, all from that one collection.
Queen Victoria.
Some very, very fine lots there.
1887 Golden Jubilee. I'm going to turn him down. Look at that. Asking price 900.
Got 187, and it's the Vicky.
The Atkins auctions has started. It's a 2-day sale. But they're on lot like number 189. So I have a lot of time. So I want to let you guys know what I've decided to actually possibly go for. So I think I'm going to go for the terracotta rhubarb forcer. And I think that will sell really well. I mean, listen, I'm in the land of like lots of people with gardens, and it's between 15 and 25. Remember, I have only 150 pounds to spend. So that's lot 613, and that is today. The other one that you noticed yesterday when I was there, I definitely want these 2 Victorian book slides with Gothic designs. I don't know, I think they're really cool, and they go between 20 and 40. And again, that's lot number 673, so I have to make sure I bid on that today. So I'll have a good idea. I know everybody's gonna love those Hovis branded metal loaf tins. Oh my God, I love them. I feel like I need to get them for a gift for Christine or something. They're just really lovely. I'm just gonna watch that lot because I think I actually could really sell those Hovis branded metal things. Then we have this framed, this is today as well, I saw it when I was leaving, the framed map of Dorsetshire. Now it's quite expensive. It goes between 30 and 50 pounds. And I know I could definitely sell that in the Countess's corner, but I've got to see how much it goes. So those are the ones I'm going to go for today. And then tomorrow, I really had to go through. Here we go. So this, I think I should get. It's the 3 pairs of the Royal Doulton Staffordshire King Charles Spaniel Mantle Dogs. They are popular, everybody. So they're Staffordshire. I can sell those. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah,
Yeah,
wrong with them.
you can't go wrong. See, Chris knows. Can't go wrong with them. So that, I've started that, and that's between 15 and 25. That's tomorrow. Definitely going to bid on those. So I'm at like, you know, if I go get on the lower end, then everybody, the pair of lamps, I'm going for them. I'm really, really excited. So I'm going to go for those actually. Those are the brown lamps. So the brown wood lamps. Lamps do really well. I'm going to go for those. And then I'm going for the chandelier, possibly question mark. Then I'm going for the collection of assorted framed watercolors. Definitely those will sell. That was excellent. And lastly, the oriental decorated lamps on the hardwood bases, but I would take them off the hardwood bases. And that is it. So this will definitely be over 100 pounds. So I'm going to watch what happens today. But for sure, I want these lamps. I'd like to get those. For sure, I want these watercolors. Look at I could get them for 15 quid. For sure, I want to get the other lamps. They do really, really well. And possibly that chandelier, that French style chandelier. And then what I mentioned earlier beforehand. Here we go. The Staffordshire, yeah, dogs. I mean, you know, I'm coming up, I could get some really good stuff. If I can get them on the lowest estimates, I'm gonna be a happy person. Let's start bidding, everybody. Now I'm on my way to an auction house. I was very successful in my bidding, and unbelievably so. I've never been to this auction house. I found a new auction. This is about 35 minutes away. And oh my gosh, it's great. So I was successful here and not successful in Atkins auctions. That's why you are getting two auctions in one video. But I did bid on these blue pots. Oh, I love them. And I was unsuccessful, and they're actually great. I should have just gone higher. I bid on these. I didn't get them either. I bid on this large terracotta vase. I didn't get that either. And I bid on something else here. Maybe they've already picked it up. What a bore. Those are beautiful. Anyway, there'll be lots more. But what a shame. Anyway, but I did get some good bits on the inside, but this garden is fantastic. Oh, that reminds me of my tub that I restored in Italy. If you've watched me on Julie in Italy, I restored it. Well, I didn't do it. Way too complicated for me. But I had it restored in Florence, and I found it literally on the side of the road. Okay, heading in now to pick up my goods. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff here. I'm heading back to Mapperton now. I'm gonna put it in the North Stable block because we've got a wedding this weekend. And then I'm gonna set it out and sell it at the Countess's Corner, which is so exciting. The boot is full. This antiques market that I've come across in Sherburne, about 35 minutes from here, it has been fantastic. So, by the way, these are not going to be sold. They came on the lamps that I've bought, but because no one's gonna buy these on top of the lamps. What I want is like the lamps to be cool, and then people can like find their own cool lampshades. But these lampshades, my plan is to put them in the main house, because these would go into like stately rooms. Anyway, the chap there told me, because I was like, oh, I don't really want these lampshades. He's like, do you know that these are, you know, these would go for, you know, like could go for 100 quid because they're proper silk lampshade. And I was like, really? I don't believe him, but so I'm gonna put these here because these are gonna go into the main house. So as I mentioned before, there's a wedding going on, so I'm not going to be putting it into my corner because every time there's a wedding, I have to clear out the corner. But this is a lovely occasional chair. Yep, I'm super happy with that. One of the lampshades was on this. Take that off. I think, apart from the feet down below, I think it's a nice It's actually really well made. It's super heavy. Well, not super, but heavy. Now, the claw feet down below, I'm not necessarily keen on, but I looked underneath and you can unscrew them. So when I list this, I'm going to let them know that they can unscrew it if they would like to. Now the issue is you've got this where obviously they've put in electrical wiring, but I think that there's a way that you could, I don't know, they could, if they don't like the feet, they can remove it and put on something else, like another, you know, almost like a ball underneath. But I'm happy with that. I think that's really nice, minus the feet. So that's how I'm gonna kind of describe it, is you can remove the feet and put other feet, unless I just find something else that I can put on. Anyway, okay, this I thought was great. So this is a watercolor in the French Impressionist manner, signed Dulac. The work was taken from a folio of similar paintings inscribed E. Dulac. I think it's really pretty. You can see just the French flag. I think it's got some fox spots there, but you know, that's okay. You could always get a new mounting. Really pretty. So I quite like that. I actually really, really like that. I mean, like as in I really like it. Should I keep it? Just kidding, I'm not going to. Now, then we have this is the other lamp. And again, I'm pleased with it. I've got a lot of lamps, everybody. Whoops, sorry. So there, you can put your own really cool, funky lampshade on there. I think that is great. That lamp is fantastic. And if I decide to renovate another cottage here on the estate, again, if it doesn't sell, I can put it in there. This is like Christmas. Okay, we've got this. And here we have another lamp, Chinese lamp. I think it's really pretty. The base has a bit of a like a tiny bit of a crack there, but that's all right. Clean it up here. I don't know, I think I like it. Look at hand painted, amazing. Then these are sweet. Okay, these are two like island paintings here. Really small, they're like miniatures. Quite sweet. And it says something on the back. Society of Limners. Summer Isles 1. Sweet, Summer Isles 3. Maybe there were 3 altogether and I just have 2 of them. But someone's gonna buy these or they'll go into a cottage. Happy with that. We're nearly through it. Now, Chris, who's filming me, always told me it's good to find like objects that you can sell. And to be fair, the vases that I bought at Atkins Auctions, I have sold 4 out of 5 of them, right? So look at how pretty this is. That, I mean, some of these I might want to keep. I mean, these are going to go. That, and so cool. You could put like olives in there or nuts. Okay, last but not least, and this is a little bit bigger than I thought because let's remember, everything was on the screen, on site. So I never went in to view these. And, okay, here we go. Okay, so this is it. Ooh. This That's brilliant. That's so good. Please keep that in the edit. Okay, so this is this big mirror. Now, the reason I got this big mirror is I like the detail. I mean, it's not like a super smart mirror. You can see behind, I mean, it's been, you know, put together, but there's something about the design that I weirdly kind of liked, and it, you know, it wasn't a huge amount. And I thought, somebody's gonna look at this and think, I'm gonna buy this. And if they don't, it's gonna go in one of the cottages. Yeah, that's my plan. What do you think of it, Chris?
Yeah, it's nice.
It's big. It's a big piece for somebody to take home. But if you look at my collection here, what I obviously wanted to do was get more than I was, because I was so unsuccessful at Atkins auctions, and that's partially my fault because day 2, I forgot to put bids in. I'm just gonna be honest with everybody. I forgot to put bids in, and day 1, I did put bids in, but lost them all. But I did win the one thing I wanted, which were the bookends, the Victorian bookends, and I need to still go collect those. But when I set up here, those will be there. So yeah, so I mean, it's good. I think it adds to it. What do you think, Chris?
It's great.
Yeah, do you think it's good? Okay, so I'm gonna stick it in here now. It's becoming quite big in here. Like, there's a lot of stuff.